Hey, we're doing some maintenance on the blueberry bushes, starting with some weed cloth. Our recycled, repurposed weed cloth from our cat food bags. And we've done some cleanup around them. I'm going to show you what we're doing with the weed cloth and some lawn staples to hold them down because we didn't have time to load up the mulch to bring that back over here. So this is what it looks like. So we've got the cat food bag. Top's been cut out of this. What we'll do is fillet it. So that we can open it up like that, and then cut it up the middle about halfway, right about there. And then I'm cutting a diagonal, come up about 3 inches or so, 3 or 4 inches, cut over a little bit, and then on the other side, same thing, so that we can fold this under around the bottom of the plant. And then that can go up or down if it needs to. Here are a few that we already have done. We've done the white sides up so it reflects the light to the underside of the leaves. That was a trick I learned from some YouTuber. And we're just putting a staple in each of the 4 corners right now to keep it from blowing away. We haven't had any problems with deer yet bothering these. They've been in the area eating other stuff, but the berries are getting closer to ripe and we want to deter them as much as possible. And I'm hoping that this will be unusual. It crinkles when they step on it. It's reflective. So if I turn on the security light, it'll, kind of reflect or light up or something. Possibly deter the deer, but mainly it's to keep the weeds around it because I have to fix the mower. Okay, so for this one, I'll pull up the cage, which is almost impossible to see in the first place. And then gingerly place this around the bottom of the plant. There, kind of like that. All right, and then we just anchor these in the corners, hopefully not running into a rock like that, or root, or stump, whatever. These don't have to be perfect. And we can stake the cage just to keep it from toppling over since there's nothing holding it down other than previously it was dirt. And like that. That should be happy. I could be more conservative with the landscape staples, but I bought a box of 500. We have plenty left. So one of the other things that this does is it makes the plants a little bit more visible from the security camera so we can check in on them. But this cage here is hard to see. Never mind these cages. The further away that you get, the harder these cages are to see. We didn't finish. We're running out of daylight. This was a quick afternoon task, but they've got berries. My wife loves blueberries. So here are blueberries. I forget all the varieties. They have tags on them. And these guys are later in the season. And this guy is a late season. So they don't have any berries on them. But down here, little bitty berries coming on strong. And she also likes blackberries. I have 4 different varieties of blackberries and 5 different varieties of blueberries. So these guys are coming on too. And these are little. We just planted them this year. Look at that. they're happy. Anyway, so my wife's fruit orchard, the beginnings of the fruit orchard. This is, what was manageable. This was a good spot. The shop's right there. Security cameras right there. We can take a look at this. And this dirt was really pretty. I mean, you can see how black it is. Everything that we were digging up, wisteria vines and sweet gum trees. I mean, it'll grow grass quicker than you can think. And what's the American beauty berries all over the place. And dog fennel, which smells really good. Very pretty to look at too in the fall. In my haste, I did not plow this before we planted this. So we used the auger, dug holes, and then we put the plants in them, and we dug down a good 4 feet to pull up some of the clay and be able to make a vessel to hold water, and it will hold water. More on this to come.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Too many hobbies, not enough time.
It's a theme song, y'all.